Congratulations, you've received your final approval on your loan. This is an awesome accomplishment, really a huge deal, huge milestone in the loan process. So what does final approval mean? I mean, it sounds great, right? So it's fantastic. Final approval means that the underwriter has looked at everything that we've submitted throughout the process, and they've basically said, okay, everything looks good. This buyer is ready to go to the closing table. So this is a huge milestone, something that everybody looks forward to because it basically means that everything's tidied up and ready to go. Now there's a couple things that still need to happen on my end, to make sure that all the back end stuff is ready to go. And there's a few things that you'll still need to sign to prepare for your closing. You'll get what's called a preliminary closing disclosure about 3 days prior to your closing, maybe sooner. And that's going to be the document that has some preliminary numbers on it as far as what your total costs are going to be and how much money you need to bring to settlement. If the title company or the title attorney hasn't already sent you wiring instructions or instructions on how to bring funds to settlement, we'll want to make sure to check back with them and get a copy of that, because the number on your preliminary closing disclosure will say cash to close, and that's the number that you're going to want to prepare to wire or bring to settlement. Okay, now these aren't final numbers. You're still going to get a final closing disclosure. You might get that prior to closing, or it might not even be until the day of closing. And the final numbers will occur once the title company and ourselves go back and forth and make sure that everything's tightened up and ready to go. So if you end up wiring too much money prior to your settlement, based off of the preliminary closing disclosure numbers, you will get a refund at settlement. If you wire too little money and we need more from you, we just ask that you bring your checkbook at settlement so that you can write a check for the difference. This is totally normal. This is just a part of the process, but nothing that you should feel concerned about. We don't usually have too big of a swing between the preliminary closing disclosure and the final closing disclosure. So if you have any questions, give me a call or shoot me a text, 484-686-1555, or shoot me an email at agarcia@firsthome.com. Congratulations again. This is a huge milestone. You should be very happy. And again, reach out if you need anything, and I'll chat with you soon.